So I got something to fucking talk about that I've been meaning to get off my chest for a fucking while. Feel what I'm saying? So, as like everybody else, my nigga, we all make mistakes. Do something that I wouldn't say we regret, but we learn a valuable lesson doing whatever the hell we was doing that got us fucked up in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? So, one thing that I'm going through right now that nobody really know, except for my immediate family and everybody else that don't know, is fuck y'all. But you know what I'm saying, I gotta tell the gang, I gotta tell the troop, I gotta tell y'all what going on. You know what I'm saying? Cause if y'all don't know, then y'all just gonna be like, what the fuck? This nigga posted once and then not posted for a whole nother month. Fuck wrong this nigga. But bro, the shit that I went through these past few weeks, past few months, but y'all niggas, but I can guarantee y'all niggas would have folded long time ago. I know some niggas that would have folded a long time ago going through the shit that I've been through, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, shit, we not folded for shit, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, the title of this fucking video is Rice Street. Why? Niggas that's from Atlanta know why. They know exactly what Rice Street is, bro. I'm not finna explain too much about what Rice Street is, because you're gonna get the gist of it, you know what I'm saying? But one of the funny things that I wanted to talk about, well, basically I gotta set up the atmosphere, right? So about 2 to 3 months ago, coming from, what's today's date? May 13th, right? So it's hard to explain because you can't explain everything on the internet. You gotta leave some shit to the mystery. But basically, I got into a little heat of trouble, and your boy, dumbly, stupidly enough, decided, alright, fuck these people. I'm not finna listen to nothing. I'm not listening to nobody, bro. That's one of my flaws, bro. I don't listen to nobody, I swear to God, because I think I know better than everybody, and that's the weirdest part about me. Even though I know I don't know better than most people, because I still be asking my mama for advice. But I was just like, but I know better. I know how to get out of these situations. I'm gonna do this. So basically, I got fucked up. I got in a pinch to where I wasn't able to get out of that shit, and I had to sit down for a while. My niggas, you know what that mean. So being in the state that I was, I'm not no fighting nigga. I'm not a tough nigga. I'm not one of those niggas I'm not one of those throwed off ass niggas that's just finna pick a fight out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But I get put into a holding system that basically harbored some of the most throwed off, craziest, mentally unstable people that you will ever see in your life. And the only way to really like get your, now I wouldn't say that I was in any danger or nothing like that. There was no immediate danger, because you know what I'm saying, I'm me. There's no immediate danger when you with me, for real. Like, it's only when the danger come, it hits me, but nobody else. When the danger hit, they just automatically view me. They just like, oh shit, hit him. I don't know why. When I'm by myself, when I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying, some bad things happen, but just so happened I was good. I'm great. So first thing I wanted to say was that being in the situation that I was in, you gotta play yourself calm and you gotta play yourself respectful, you know what I'm saying, in certain situations, because you don't want to make your situation any worse than what it is, right? So you gotta keep your head, keep your cool, and at the same time still keep your head on the swivel and make sure, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody really trying to try you like that. But one of the funny things that happened when I was in this particular situation was everybody called this specific girl Big Green. Don't know why I got there, but she was well known and everybody knew her as Big Green. So you take one look at her head, obviously she got the name for a reason, my boy. Big Green was big and green. I'm not gonna lie to you, bitch was like a miniature Hulk or some shit. Cause what we saw that day, that morning, my bad, we had just woke up. I'm trying to set the atmosphere, right? Me and like 9 other people in this small cramped space, right? We just not waking up. Slick, all of us pissed because, you know what I'm saying, about like 5 of us was sleeping on the floor. the other four was sleeping on the benches. And it's just like, golly, bro, like, ain't no and then I was one of the people that got put in the I got put in this kind of like late, so everybody was already, had their little spaces set up or whatever, and it was just me and this one other white boy. Y'all gonna hear about him later. Me and him got put in at the same time, and so we had to sit on the floor because everybody was sitting on the benches. So we cooling, you know what I'm saying? We not doing nothing, and all of a sudden we hear a big bang, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, are they, like, the people going crazy again? Like, cause that's what happened. Like, after a few minutes of just sitting there, you're gonna notice like people just start to go a little bit loopy, and they just want some attention or whatever you want to call it. But this wasn't one of those instances. Basically, Big Green decided she wanted to get into an altercation with one of the head officials. Mind you, that these head officials that are at Rice Street, they are not, you know what I'm saying, the most professional people that you ever gonna meet in your life. These are the type of people that once they get off work, you know what I'm saying, they go home, crack back them a whatever you want, whatever they drink is, a beer, wine, whatever they go, open up that carton of cigarettes, you know what I'm saying, go watch their little tunes on the TV, and they just call it a day. Those are the type of people that you meet in that Rice Street. You feel what I'm saying? So they not gonna be the most, hey, you need to do this, no. So basically, turns out Big Green, my fault, Big Green, I didn't mean disrespect you like that, but Big Green is literally wrestling. I'm talking about full on slamming this official on the ground. We're over here like rooting her on. I don't know how this occurred, but basically we're rooting shorty on. We like, go Big Green, yeah, Big Green, yeah, you doing your thing, Big Green. Bro, Big Green done snatched the wig off the official. We died. I'm talking about everybody died in there. Like, we were just busting out laughing. The lady felt so embarrassed. She didn't want to look at nobody. She was just looking at the ground, holding her wig, trying to fix her wig. When I tell you, it was the funniest thing of my life. I was like, holy, there is no way that she literally just slammed this lady, snatched her wig, and now she taking that walk of shame back to the office. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Big Green is literally a monster out here. I'm talking about miniature Hulk, literally. But that's just one of the craziest shit, bro. Like, there was so many stories that just happened, and it was back to back. Like, this shit was not, like, there was no let up. It was always crazy shit happening. Another thing that happened, basically, I said how the officials, they're kind of like one of those people, like, when they get off of work, you know what I'm saying? So inevitably, when they come to work, they're lazy. They don't have energy. They don't have time for all the yelling or whatever, even though that's what they signed up for. They signed up for this, but at the same time, they're lazy. They're still lazy individuals, right? Being that these are lazy and incompetent individuals, a lot of stuff goes on that nobody really knows. Well, some people know about it, they just don't want to act on it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie, in this instance, there should be no sexual misconduct from anybody, because men are put with men, women are put with women, and officials are the officials, and we're supposed to do as they say. But when I tell you, so many stories came to me alone, and I don't even know how. I'm not the type of person to really speak up in a crowd when I know I'm finna not be here for long, so I'm just trying to like keep it out of my way. But if the stories come straight to me, what else am I supposed to do? Not listen? You know what I'm saying? You think I'm just not finna listen to the crazy shit that goes on inside of this facility? No, I'm finna perk my ear up, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's a widespread conspiracy. It's not even a conspiracy at this point. It's a well-known fact between most of the people that are reoccurring visitors of this facility. These people are literally constantly having sexual intercourse with these officials on and off their, you know what I'm saying, the time that they've been there, because it is frequent. Everybody that comes to Atlanta knows that Magic City is the place to go. When you want to unwind, when you want to, you know what I'm saying, see some action, you go to Magic City. Even the officials go to Magic City. And tell me how I know that. Tell me how I know that without knowing You know what I'm saying? Without knowing some. Now that I set that up, there was a specific story that was told to me by one of the main people that was kind of like a reoccurring person there, right? He's basically saying that there's this one specific guard, not naming no names because I don't even know the bitch name anyway. I didn't care that much. I was just like, it's a cool story. I don't know if it's real or not, but you know, you can't take everything seriously. You gotta take stuff with a grain of salt. But as the story was told to me, the guy basically is a real frequent at Magic City. Seeing that one specific official was going to Magic City and they recognized them from, you know, being on opposite sides of the glass. So they were just like, wow, didn't think I would see you, but you know, here outside. But you know what I'm saying? They were chopping it up or whatever, and turns out, you know, they had sex later on that night, and there's no problem there. There's no problem at all. Grown men, grown women make their own decisions outside, you know. But when you inside and you find places where there's no cameras, and and these people are literally finding places where there are no cameras under the stairwell that was kind of like leading up to the courtrooms, right? They are literally throwing these bitches' backs out under the stairs where there are no cameras. I shit you not. I shit you not. It blew my mind because I was just like, hold on, wait a minute. There's places in this bitch where there's no cameras. I thought there was cameras everywhere, being that I was only on one level. I didn't go to no other level. I just stayed at one level. And yet all these stories are pouring out to me and to all these other people. And we're just sitting here like, what the like, I mean, obviously there's stuff like that happens, but you would think at the heart of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, they would have some, I don't know, some rules or something. But nope, literally, bro, you cannot save these hoes, bro. Like, you cannot save them. They gon' get their nut off whenever, however they feel soup. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because, like, these supposed to be high-ranking officials. These ain't no, like, just got hired. These ain't no, I've been here for about, like, you know, about, like, 2 years. No, these motherfuckers that been here for 10 plus years still haven't been caught. They still in office right now. I shit you not. This shit kind of funny, bro. And it kind of shows like how basically society, as long as you gonna get your nut off and you ain't gonna get caught, there's a way for anybody to get anything. I swear to God. Why you think there's so many drugs inside of, you know what I'm saying, inside of these places? Come on now. We know how. It's constantly happening because people are allowing shit to go on because they're trying to get their nut off. Like, let's just keep it real. Like, you want to get your nut off, go ahead and, you know, slip bro, like a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, inside of your, I can't say too much, but you know what I'm saying, like, if you from where I'm from, you know exactly what I mean. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then I talked about this a little bit in the beginning, about the thought of people that are like consistently coming back and being put in with the same people that's just in for, like, you know, slight, you know, little bitty, you know, not serious stuff. Like, we here with robbers, shooters, thugs. We're in here with the despicable, the despised, the notorious. And all we did was cross the street with, you know what I'm saying, and we littered a little bit. But bro, there are a lot of thrown off, insane individuals. One specifically that I wanted to talk about because he was kind of funny, but you could tell you said one wrong thing to him, he was just gonna lash out on you just because he could, right? This man, when we got there, he was already talking the loudest. And obviously, me and bro get put in the same cell with him, or is this story when they came through. But Buddy is literally like banging on the walls, yelling at the officials. He talked to me. He was like, hey bro, come here. I was like, damn. So, like, you know, in that situation, anything could go down. So you kind of like damn, like, why did this nigga have to notice me out of all the people that just walked through this building? He noticed me. So I say, what's up? He like, hey bro, make this call for me real quick. I look at him. He look at me. He nudging like, do it, like, make the call. So I turn back. I'm like, I bet. I'm a nice guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna start nothing just because, you know, I want to be that goody two shoes and be like, oh my god, like he did this, and you know, now we gotta punish him. No. I'm not doing that for none of that. No. I'm just like, okay, you want me to make a quick call for you? I bet 9 times out of 10 they're not gonna pick up for him. And what did I say? Literally, I made the call for him. He yelled out. I'm talking about literally piercingly yelled out the numbers, like through the whole hall, so everybody saw me literally making this call for him. So I'm just like, what in the, like, you couldn't make it like a little bit more quieter? Obviously not. He throw it off. So he do things differently than, you know, most people would in certain situations, right? So nothing really happens. I make the call, nobody picks up. I'm like, dang bro, ain't nobody pick up. He like, all right bro, it is what it is. So I have to go back in the cell with him. And then the official came in because he saw me make the call, and he was just like, yo, like, did you make a call for somebody else? And I looked at him and I was just like, yeah. And he was like, you can't do that. And I was just like, well, it's a little too late now. I mean, and I already made the call, but I, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna listen to you. Aye, sir. So after that, this man, I shit you not, and it was kind of like, yo, like, this was the moment I realized bro was throwed off. Bro starts kicking like the door like hard, but that's, a lot of people do that, right? No, this man turns around, starts yelling at the official that came in, right? I'm talking about like really yelling at him, like, I want to fight you, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna do all this crazy shit to him, right? He's ignoring it. The official is ignoring it. But then there's something that you can't ignore. Bro is banging his head as hard as he can against this plexiglass, whatever it was. Starts banging his head full hard. I'm talking about full hard on it. The official comes, like, not running, but like kind of like picked up his pace rather than just walking. Open the door, grabs his arm, puts his arm behind his back, throws him on the ground. But you know, throwed off people, they real strong, and they not just gonna let you do whatever you want to them. Bro is literally these two are literally tussling, and I'm telling you, they're tussling for a good minute before anybody else shows up to try to help the official, right? When I tell you, for a split second, for the splittest of seconds, I thought he was going to win. I thought the throwed off guy was going to win, and I'm just like, there is no way he's about to win against this muscled up, like, official. Granted, the official was kind of shorter. Like, bro, I'm 6 foot, right? So if I measure bro, he's probably like 5'8". The official man's is probably sitting at a good 5'4", 5'5". But he built like he got a real good upper body. So not most people finna mess with him, bro. He did not care. And mind you, this throwed off guy, he's not that big, he's not that strong. But once the adrenaline kicks in, I promise you, he's probably stronger than most people in there, cause he been in there multiple times. Him and his baby mama. Hey, we gonna get to that in a later story, but I gotta end this because it's going on too long. But let me know if y'all really want a part 2 to this, cause I swear to God, I got about like 10 more stories that I could tell. I'm just trying to end it off here because it's getting too long. But let me know if y'all want another story, man. But shit been crazy, dog. Shit, I swear to God, been crazy.
Oh my God.